please rise for the pledge to the flag.
Good morning, Cedar Crest. I'm Pamela Kapolka, and it's Friday, March 17th. In this edition of In Flight, we'll be focusing on wellness. We'll be talking to student athletes about whether or not physical education should be mandatory. Then we'll catch up with the Couch to 5K crew to talk about the importance of what they do. Finally, we'll take a look at different ways of staying healthy with math teacher Miss Wren. We'll be right back with all of this and your school news. Cedar Crest High School athletes typically have to attend practice every day to keep up with other competitive teams. However, they must also complete 3 years of in-gym or other health-related class according to Cedar Crest graduation requirements. Is this type of schedule too much for in-season student athletes? Should physical education classes remain mandatory for all students? We talked to a few varsity athletes to find out what they think.
The debate over whether or not varsity athletes should take a gym class has been filling up chat rooms, blowing up social media pages, and headlining the news. There are both pros and cons to both sides. But here's the question. Should varsity athletes have to take a gym class? Some students feel gym is an important aspect of their day because it gives them the opportunity to try other sports and learn to appreciate people who play other sports. It also teaches them how to live a healthy lifestyle, like proper ways to weightlift, diet, nutrition, and creating a workout program that fits them. Some Cedar Crest athletes share their opinions.
Varsity athletes should take gym because it'll keep you fit and if it's game day, take it a little easier.
It helped me out a lot when I took the classes. I liked it a lot. It was nice. I know some of the girls have it now and they complain about it, but it's nice to still be able to build your muscles and also work out with softball as well.
It's a good activity to get a break in your day.
I think they should take gym, but on game days I think they should have the option to take the day off if they're in weightlifting class or something like that.
Other students feel gym is an unnecessary part of their day because the daily schedule of an athlete is already packed with physical activity along with balancing schoolwork. Gym class occupies a spot in their day that can be used to take other types of classes that could benefit them in college. They feel they are already fit and conditioned and want to take the time to focus on their academics and their own sport rather than learn about other sports that won't benefit them.
Varsity athletes should not have to take a gym because they already do physical effort after school. So the point of gym classes is to make sure kids get their physical exercise during the day. But if kids are already doing it during a sport, then why would you have to do it during the day?
They already put in all the hard work and all the time, and they just don't need to do any more. They're already ready for it and conditioned.
Varsity athletes should not have to take gym because they put in a lot of effort and work at practice. They do the same thing or same type of physical activity, if not more, after school. I think it would give them more options to take classes that they want to take, and if they're doing it after school, it kind of fills that requirement. But there is a positive to taking them. I mean, you get to have pretty awesome teachers like Mrs. Houts, let's go, and Mrs. Springborn's cool too. I had her a couple times.
The student athletes had some convincing points to support their positions, but their opinions are only part of the argument. Kathleen Stackbeck is in the studio with physical education and health teacher Mrs. Springborn to share her opinions.
Thanks, Pam. We're here with PE teacher Mrs. Springborn. Now, Mrs. Springborn, what's your opinion on varsity athletes taking gym?
First of all, I don't think a lot of people understand that it is actually a state mandate that students have to take and pass years of physical education. And it also depends on the school district. Some school districts make you take 4 years, so you would take it freshman through senior year. But our school district only makes you take it freshman through junior year. So beyond the state mandating it, personally, I find it very funny that when a student is gifted in music, math, science, any other academic subject, the students are pushed. I remember when I was in the middle school, we had some middle 8th graders coming up to the high school to take harder math classes because they didn't offer it at the middle school. So whenever it's another academic subject, we push our students to reach their potential, whatever that may be. As soon as we get into the physical aspect, everybody wants a break. You want a break on game day. You want a break on, I shouldn't have to take this because look at everything I do. If a 45-minute class is going to break you, you're not in shape, you're not conditioned, and you're not an athlete.
So what do you think is the importance physically of a sport as well as a PE class?
I agree with sports. Not everybody is team-oriented, which is why we have track and swimming and all the individual sports as well. It teaches you communication, it teaches you teamwork, it teaches you a whole bunch of other things. Definitely as a varsity athlete myself, I understand the importance of playing sports and extracurriculars. In the school day, it gives your brain a break. Literally and physically, it gives your brain a break. It takes your mind off of the stress, and it actually gives you a chance to have stress reduction during the day, which according to my health classes, you all need more so than any other thing that I think I talk about. Everybody wants a meditation day every day. So if you understand your brain and how your brain functions, you literally need that break. It's almost like your recess in elementary school, and we lose it in middle school, which it should still be a part of middle school curriculum, but that will never happen.
So how do you feel about the athletes' responses?
The athletes' responses, some of them surprised me. I was surprised at who is for it and who is against it. But I understand, I get that there is so much academic pressure to get into good colleges. I completely understand that aspect. But when you understand how your body works and your brain works, you're actually going to want the PE break and need the PE break. That will help your brain function better for your academic classes, and you'll perform better. And the studies, I have all the studies on my side to back me up.
So thank you so much for coming in. Now back to Pam.
Thanks, Kathleen. The Couch to 5K is a program designed to prepare people of any skill level to run a full 5K. Here at Cedar Crest, a group of students and teachers are participating in this program to promote healthy and active lifestyles. We talked to some members of the group to learn more about what this group has been accomplishing. This video was produced by Taylor Law Liberty with the help of John Wolf.
The Couch to 5K is an opportunity for all students and faculty to incorporate fitness into their everyday lives through running. The group was started 3 years ago by health teacher Mrs. Hume, and this year consists of 12 members with different ability levels working towards running a full 5K.
The goal is to get as many people out as we can to just work fitness into their life, something that would stay with them for the rest of their life. And I'm really amazed at how reliable many of them have been.
Senior Amanda Piles has joined the group because running is something she has enjoyed doing throughout her life.
I definitely feel more better after a running session. You feel like better about yourself. You feel more like healthy and like you did something good for your body.
To prepare herself for life out of high school, junior Arabella Desper is using this group to introduce herself to running, which will help her in training for the Marines.
The Marines is very physical, and its boot camp is like really advanced. So running is kind of the one thing I struggle on. Before, I wasn't really running at all. I would just like do my little workouts in my room, my push-ups, my sit-ups. So now that I'm actually running, I can do my exercises for longer periods of time.
One of the teachers who are a part of the group is math teacher Mrs. Reich, who has never run before in her life.
I have a student in my homeroom, Katie Maurer, who said, Mrs. Reich, are you going to do the 5K? And I said, well, why not? I thought it sounded interesting. So she brought me the paperwork and showed me how it was going to work, and I thought I could do this, so giving it a shot. I feel really good about myself afterwards. I think I'm doing better than I thought I was going to do. It's really a great experience. It's very social. We talk while we're jogging and walking, and so it's nice to be with everybody else then as well.
The group meets every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays for any student or faculty member looking to make a difference in their life or just have fun. They will be running a 5K at the end of May, organized by student teacher Mr. Eggert.
Even if you're not running with us after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're more than welcome to join us for the race on May 21st.
In school news, seniors, prom tickets are on sale today through Friday, April 7th. A Skylar message sent out this week outlines all the important information regarding ticket sales. It can also be found on the Class of 2017 Moodle page. Make sure you and your underclassmen guests have student IDs at the time of purchase. Class dues must be paid, and guest passes must be approved prior to purchasing tickets. The cost is $40 for current CCHS seniors and $50 for all other guests. C Club is going to be running a recyclable can collection competition between homerooms to celebrate Earth Day. The collection will run from April 3rd to April 21st, and the homeroom who brings in the most cans will win a donut breakfast. Any questions, please see Mrs. Battistelli or Mrs. Cosi. Juniors, the ACT deadline for the April test date has been extended to this Friday, March 24th. We offer the April 8th ACT test here at Cedar Crest. Register and test in a small, friendly, familiar environment. If you are interested in getting lifeguard certified or need an update on your certification, today is the last day. You can contact Chris Seldenridge in the athletic training room after school or leave your name with the athletic secretary in the high school office.